The Minutemen need this victory if they want to go bowling this year. They got their rivalry game against the Connecticut Huskies coming up next. This is going to be a tough fought one. The Huskies are likely to join us in the MAC next season, even though in real life, they actually don't. I think I want to bring them along so that way we can keep the rivalry. I don't know, though. I haven't made up my mind fully yet. Let's get into this one and see if your Minutemen can get bowl eligible. The Huskies are going to open up with the ball as we're booting this one away. It's a little bit inaccurate, but it looks like it'll probably just be a touchback. Looking at this rivalry, it's been a whole lot of UConn here. But we're the all-time series leaders, so we'll take that. The Huskies drove down and scored. This game's for bowl eligibility. Both of us need this one to get to a bowl game as that run didn't work. 2nd and 8 now. We're going to go out to the RPO, and that's bottled up as well, man. That was played well. 3rd down and 8 here. We're going to go out to Frank Ladson on the sideline, and he can't hold on. We're going to have to punt it back to the Huskies. The Minutemen find themselves in an early 14-0 hole here against the Huskies as Paradis is going to get some space. Spin. What a move. Out across the 40. Staying under center here. We're going to go right back to him as he's going to get bottled up this time. Nowhere to go. 2nd down and 9. Looking to pass off of play action. We're going to take a shot to Galvin. Down the field. Galvin covered one-on-one. 3rd down 9 here for Pumachan in the offense. This could be his final game as he is on senior night and he missed an open receiver. And at halftime, I do intend on going through the roster and showing off every senior and just wishing them well. They are going to be very short in this series, but still guys like Tyson Pumachan, Frank Ladson, and Sterling Galvin made impacts. But luckily, the Huskies didn't score here. Let's get this series going. Hopefully a little bit better for us as we get the ball in Ladson's hand. Ladson's going to spin to the inside. He's down inside of the 30. Nice reception. That's a huge play. That's exactly what we need here. Pumachan going to the ground game. That's Jackson Paradis spinning back to the inside and picking up 6. Nice run. 2nd and 4 here. Going to pull it. Pumachan can't get the first down there. Be honest with you, I thought we had that as we're looking to take a shot. We're going to go out to the flats. That's Brown, and I think Brown can score on this, and he does. Touchdown, Minutemen. We're back in this one. We want to go bowling. We need this victory. Once again, the Huskies do not score, and we're up around midfield as we're going to go to Albrecht on the ground, and he's bottled up. Tyson Pumachan's feeling a little bit beat up here, but we're going to keep running him in this game. This one's for our season, so we need him to play and ball out. 3rd down and 8 here for the Minutemen. They got Ladson coming open. Or actually, that's Keyshawn Brown, not Ladson. Big first down. Fresh set of downs here. We're going to run a screen out there. That's Albrecht, and there's a flag. That's probably not going to count if I had to guess. Holding, it's all coming back. Big mistake by our O-line. I swear these guys know how to frustrate me to no end. Every time we have a good play, it really feels like we are basically wasting it as we're going to the end zone and Keyshawn Brown's wide open. Touchdown, Minutemen. We're going to tie this ball game up. What a play by Keyshawn Brown. Once again, the Huskies do not answer, so we're able to clamp them up a little bit here. We're going to throw that quick out there. That was a bad decision. Albrecht loses 3. Pumachan's on fire after his hot start. Here's Albrecht's going to get a carry, get a few yards back. It's 3rd and long. All right, hopefully we can get this pass out kind of quick here. We're hoping to be able to get the conversion. We're going to go underneath. That's Brown near the sideline, and he goes out of bounds. He's got to stay in bounds there. Punts away, but there is a flag, which means we're going to get the ball back. That's all right. I'll take the first down. I'm not going to lie to you. I want a bowl game. So fresh set of downs now. Let's fix this. Let's get this going here and take a lead. I feel like we can easily beat these guys. We're going to go underneath, get Galvin involved. That's a short gain. RPO here. Go to the ground game, and that was ugly, man. What the heck? 3rd down and 9 here. We got Ladson coming open, and we just miss him. Dang. They roughed us again. That's twice on one drive. They want us to score. That's okay. I'm going to take it. It's kind of cheesy, but I want the bowl game, so let's take it and get that first down and keep on marching here. Maybe we'll actually punch it in this time as Pumachan gets wrecked in the backfield. That was ugly. All right, 2nd and 14. Oh, wrong button. Oh, no. I thought I threw that, and I didn't. That wrecked us. 3rd down and 16 here. I don't know if we're going to get a first down. We're certainly going to try if we can. I think we have Brown there. Nope, that's going to be picked. That was a bad decision. We're going to get the guy down, but now the Huskies have a chance to take a lead heading into halftime. Bad decision by Pumachan. Luckily for us, it didn't matter. Minute 19 left in the half. That's a quick pass out there. Simpson's going to get a decent gain. We're going to hurry and try to go quick here. We've still got 3 timeouts, so I believe we can score here. Pumachan's going to take a shot. That's into coverage. That was stupid. All right, 3rd down and 5 here. We're going to go out to Brown, who's open. He beat his guy. That's going to get us all the way out to the 49. What a play. We're going to bring 2 tight ends into the game here and go to Frank Ladson, get to the sideline, get out of bounds. Nice pickup. 2nd and inches here. We're going to go to Mazzotti quick, and Mazzotti's going to get a big gain there. He's going to go down all the way inside of the 20. All right. We're going to go underneath. That's Keyshawn Brown holding on 1st and goal. 36 seconds, perfect scenario. Ideally, I'd like to run this underneath 20 seconds here. I think that's probably our best decision. We have all 3 timeouts, so let's be smart about this. Snap it. Go to the bubble, and that's incomplete. Luckily, he dropped it. 2nd and goal, 17 seconds left. I'm going right back to the bubble. It's one of my favorite plays. Galvin can't punch it in, though. All right, 3rd down and goal here for Pumachan. We're going to go on the zig route to the corner, and that's caught. Touchdown. I do not know how we fit that in there. We're going to take a lead. What a play by Galvin, and what a throw by Tyson Pumachan in his last game here in Amherst, Massachusetts. Next up here at halftime, I want to pay some respect to some of our seniors. Tyson Pumachan's been really good for us this year, and I'm quite grateful for everything that he's been able to do for this team. Frank Ladson's somebody we're definitely going to miss. His 6'3" frame is going to be missed here. He was a pretty good receiver for us. He stepped in. As I learned to pass the ball, he's been somebody we've been able to lean on. Sterling Galvin's somebody we're definitely going to miss. His deep threat ability is going to be a key for this offense that we need to find a way to replace, because that 95 speed has been incredible and come in handy at multiple points in this dynasty already. Anthony Simpson, he hasn't made a ton of impacts for us, but he had that huge game or play against Mississippi State, and we're always going to remember him for that, man. What a play that was to give us the lead as we were able to pull off our 2nd SEC upset. At tight end, Dominic Mazzotti is a really good player. We're going to miss him. We haven't utilized him as much as we honestly probably should have. Our 2nd tight end, Jalen Lay, has also been good. He's made some plays for us. We've needed him at receiver at times, and he's been able to step in. He's a good player that we didn't lean on enough. At right tackle, but he's actually been playing left tackle for us all year. Ethan Mottinger, somebody we're definitely going to miss. He's our best O-lineman, and losing him's going to hurt. At center, Josh Atwood's a 79 overall. He's our 2nd best O-lineman, and that's going to be a big loss for this team, and luckily we have a good recruit coming in to replace him. And then we're also losing our technical left tackle who's been playing right tackle all year, Braden Rami. And, you know, honestly, he's been kind of a disappointment, but hey, he's been able to help us get to hopefully bowl eligibility. Now, we don't watch a whole lot of the defense right now because I'm not the head coach, so these guys don't get called out enough, but Zukadu Ogwenu, I don't know how to say his name. I've messed it up all year. Been a pretty good player out of Worcester, Mass. D-tackle Etinosa Rubin's been a player of the week for us. He seems like a really good run defender. Jarrell Johnson, another senior for us, is a linebacker that's had an interception and made some plays for us. Middle linebacker Jalen Stewart, you know, it's always tough to lose your field general up the middle, so hopefully we're able to replace him. At corner, Lake Ellis has been our leading defender and our best player all year. So to lose him is definitely going to hurt, especially because we haven't been able to get a lot of interceptions, and I'm really, really concerned that a guy like Steven Ortiz might leave because we haven't been able to get turnovers. And if we lose both of our top 2 guys, we're in real trouble here at CB. We're also going to lose both of our starting safeties, Tyler Rudolph and Tayrai Powell. So it's going to be a big loss. There's going to be a lot of turnover on this team, and I'm proud to say that I'll be back next year. Maybe I can get the head coaching job if Coach Stu takes one elsewhere, but if not, I'm going to be back with the UMass Minutemen as we try to march forward with these guys. Taking a look at recruiting here at halftime, Tony Fraboni committed to the Minutemen along with Jay Kendricks. So now Keenan Kalu, we're still leading the way for, but Ohio State's jumped into the mix. Apparently TCU's backed out. We're going to have to see if we can close him out before he goes to Ohio State. We got Whitehart, McDougal, and Cashman all committed already. We jumped all in on Phil Robinson to see if we can make up some ground on Syracuse. Kevin Jones, we're trying to just close him off, along with Caleb Fowler. Let's get into the top 5 and work on getting these guys committed. So this is the way the rest of our board is currently split up. We're trying to get more people in here. Denzel Foster also committed here to the Minutemen. Jason Thues locked us out, so I guess we should remove him from the board. Let's jump into the second half now as we're going to go on the ground, and that's Albrecht finding nothing. Kind of hoping I can take a shot here. And that's what we're going to do. Down the field, that's Brown coming open. Big play. I'm hoping to be able to put these guys away. I'm kind of tired of messing around with them as we have, I think, Mazzotti going down the field. He's going to drop it as a big hit comes in. Second down, Pumachan's going to pull it, and he's going to tuck and run. Ooh, I thought he spun out of there. That was still a solid gain, though. Third down and 4 here. We're going to go underneath. That's Mazzotti. Easy completion, first down. 1st and 10. We're going to go to quick RPO. That's going to be Galvin across the middle of the field, 1st and goal. Let's see if we can punch it in. We're going to go to Albrecht on the ground, and he's going to pick up a couple. 2nd and goal from the 4. Pumachan's going to pull it and cut it up. Pumachan goes in. Touchdown, Minutemen. We got a 2-score lead now. I think we can beat these guys. However, the Huskies finally do answer now. So after us rattling off 28 unanswered, it's 28-21 here as we go back to our ground game. There's a flag. That's going to hurt us. We can't have that. Face mask. That's actually, I think, on defense. That's going to give us 15 yards. What a play. So we're up all the way to the 40-yard line now as we're looking to take a shot down the field with Sterling Galvin, and Galvin's going to come down with it. Another big play for the senior receiver here on senior night. 1st and 10 here for the Minutemen. We're going to go out to the flats and get Jalen Lay a catch. Unfortunately, he doesn't get anything on it. 2nd and 10 here, back to the ground game. That's going to be Paradis pushing ahead, picking up a couple. 3rd down and 7 here for the Minutemen. Oh, no, pressure got in there quick. We had Mazzotti, too. I just couldn't get the pass off. These have been miserable this year. Let's see if I can actually hit one. The kick is up, and it's going to go wide left this time. Are you kidding me? I can't figure out how to hit these things for the life of me. Luckily, the Huskies cannot answer here, so we still maintain our 7-point lead as we're going to go out to the flats, get the ball out there to Paradis. Watch him go to work here for a nice, solid 7-yard gain. You'll notice we haven't seen Jalen John in this game. You know, he just hasn't been playing good, so it was time coaches decided to put him on the bench, as Paradis has been the better back. We know one of the things he really cares about is playing time, but at the end of the day, we got to do what's best for the Minutemen as Pumachan's going to spin and pick up 8. 3rd and 2. We'd like to take a shot here, but we're going to go. Whoa, bad throw. That could have been picked. 3rd down and 2. Looking to pass here. We're going to go out. That's Brown wide open. That's going to be a nice pickup all the way down to the 32. This drive's actually going pretty well as we're going to throw the screen. That's Frank Ladson getting the reception. Ladson getting the first down and a little bit more. We're at the 19-yard line for Pumachan, the offense. We're going to go. Oh, Mazzotti was open. We couldn't get it to him. Just kind of hoping we can get Mazzotti and Ladson and these guys a touchdown, as that's who we're going to go to, but we get hit again. That was a touchdown. That play was there. 3rd down and 2. It looks like they're sending a blitz. We're going to go to Mazzotti, who's wide open, and that's a touchdown for Mazzotti. The Minutemen retake a 2-score lead. It's 35-21. If we score on this drive here, this game's over, and we're not going to bother to show any D, as right now it doesn't look like we need to as we go to Mazzotti. That's another nice play. Fresh set of downs here, play action. We're going to go underneath. Brown was coming open. 2nd and 10. Let's hand it off. That's going to be a short gain. We didn't pick up enough there. 3rd down and 6. Going to the screen game. That's going to be right up the middle with Paradis, and Paradis got the first down. That's all I care. We all know how bad this kicking thing's gone for me, so let's try to be smart. That's going to be nearly a pick. We threw it into quadruple coverage. Got to be a little bit smarter in that as we go back to the ground game, and that's Paradis picking up a couple. 3rd down and 7. We're going to go to the bubble, and Galvin's hit immediately. All right, let's settle for the 3. Hopefully we make this kick. It is up, and it's wide right. Like, I can't figure out how to kick in this game. I got to practice at this. This is dreadful. Luckily, we're just 1 first down away from this ball game being over. We're going to go to the ground game, and it's Paradis. Right up the middle, take 3. Back to Paradis again, and nothing there. We're going to play it safe. We're going to stay right on the ground here. Go right up the middle with Paradis. Pick up nothing. This is a 49-yard field goal. I'm really not sure we're going to be able to hit this. Kicks up, and yeah, it's dreadful. I don't like this kick meter is kind of ridiculous, man. And the Huskies weren't able to do anything so this game's over. We didn't show any of their defense off. At least I don't think I did. I don't think it was worth it. They weren't very good today. The Minutemen are going to move to bowl eligibility, though, and go to 6-6 and get their 40th victory in this series. This was a pretty fun one. We actually fell behind early, and we dug ourselves out of a hole, and Pumachan threw 5 touchdowns, or had 5 touchdowns, man. He was a beast in this one. Taking a look at your stats coming out of this game, we were just a better team. We were really good in this game. We didn't run the ball as good as I would have liked, but we were able to pass the ball all over the yard against these guys. And we were very similar in overall, so I'm not surprised that we were actually able to play up and beat the Huskies. Technically, they were a little better than us, but we had a great day. Pumachan was awesome. Great senior day for him on the ground. We could have done better there. I'm not going to lie to you. We got a touchdown with Pumachan. Through the air, it was Keyshawn Brown actually stepping up to junior with 8 for 160 and 2 scores. He was absolutely fantastic in this game. And if it wasn't for the fact that Pumachan's a senior, he would be on the cover for this episode. Galvin, though, had a good day on senior night. So did Dominic Mazzotti. The only one that disappointed me was Frank Ladson Jr. I was hoping to get him into the end zone. We just couldn't do it here. Our O-line did pretty good. We got some good blocking from our senior O-lineman. Defensively, it was senior Jalen Stewart leading us here in tackles. We had 4 TFLs for Igwengagu. I don't know how to say his name, man. I'm glad he's going to be gone only because I stumble over his name and I feel like an idiot every time. And I'm sorry if he happens to ever see this in real life. And Nosa Rubin was actually really good. He had a sack again in this one. We didn't get any turnovers, but you know what? This was a good game, and I'm glad we got the victory today. Coming out of that one, like I said, don't know how to say his name. He ended up with Player of the Week. That's awesome. Pumachan also got the Independence Player of the Week as well. Coming out of that game, looking at our recruiting, really, there isn't a whole lot to update you on. We didn't get any signees. Things are just kind of holding firm how they are. We did get locked out by Ezekiel Caver, so we're going to go ahead and take him off the board. But other than that, nothing's really changed here as we're on a bye week, so we're going to move to the next week. And we got a commitment from Keenan Kalu. I thought we were going to lose him. There was a push late by Ohio State. We managed to get him locked up. I will gladly take that. We did end up losing Phil Robinson, though, to Syracuse, which is disappointing. Taking a quick look at your Heisman finalists, it's Will Howard of Ohio State, Ketron Jackson, Jordan Hudson, Dylan Gabriel, and Miller Moss in your top 5. My guess is Will Howard of Ohio State's probably going to end up taking it as they've been one of the top teams all season. Looking at your top 25, it's Texas A&M currently sitting at 1, Michigan at 9-3 too. These rankings are so bogus. I don't understand it. But, you know, Ohio State drops. Overall, the rankings suck. I got to be honest with you. I think they're kind of terrible. But what can I do? You got to live with what you got. First time this game's been back in 11 years. They had to completely rebuild it. The logic needs some work, but I can live with it. Hopefully they update it. And as you can see, it was Will Howard taking home the Heisman Trophy. And we're headed to the Hawaii Bowl to take on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. This ought to be a fun one. I remember watching Colt Brennan growing up, so it was always cool to watch the Pac-12 out west and see Colt Brennan tearing it up. I'm curious how, I believe it's Timmy Chang, who's their head coach right now, is doing out there. Let's go ahead and get ready for that. It's going to be in our next episode, and I'm excited for it. Before we jump out of here on this one, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket here for the college football playoff. You know, it's a little weird, I got to be honest with you. LSU, Clemson, not crazy. Oregon, not crazy. Down bottom, Michigan, not crazy. Iowa State, a little shocked to see them in the 4 seed, but they could win the Big 12 possibly. Tulane makes some sense. They're a really good team. On the top one, it's Oklahoma State, Ohio State, and Texas A&M. Pretty reasonable. I don't think A&M will be that good in real life, but hey, what do I know? Down bottom, though, it feels like Georgia has an easy run. They got to take on either Boston College or Rutgers. Well, I mean, Rutgers first and then Boston College if they win it. That's a pretty easy run for Georgia to get into the Final Four. I can't believe Boston College is this good. I know Thomas Castellanos is a pretty good quarterback, but man, they really expect them to be strong in this game for some reason, along with Rutgers. I just don't see them getting up number 10 in the nation. But either way, it's exciting. We're going to get into this the next time we come, and we're going to go through our bowl season and get into the off season. We're going to review some offers, and we're going to start looking at the future of this program. So I'm excited for it, guys. I can't wait to get through the bowl game here and hopefully beat Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl. I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with more soon. I'm out.